Okay, alright, so now I'm going to explain to you how to drill the hole for the trunk lock cylinder. Okay, so first thing you have to do is get your jig, and you're going to install the jig with 1024 butt cap screws, okay, and washers on them as well, just because the jig fits over the rib nuts right here. And then you're going to take your drill and a 3/8 drill bit and drill through the jig, okay, and once you get through this first layer right here, then you're going to take the jig off, flip it around, and put it inside the hole. But that's after you drill it out with either 7/8 or 1-inch unibit, so the jig will fit down in there. Okay, then once the jig fits down in there, install it and drill all the way through to the other side with your 3/8 drill bit right through here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your inch unibit, and you're going to go all the way right before an inch, usually 7/8 or so. Might get you there. Usually if you have to go through all the way to an inch, that's fine too. And then what you're trying to get at is your trunk lock cylinder needs to fit in there. Okay. So once you have this first layer drilled out to an inch, you might grab your file it down, get all the burrs out of there, and then normally what I do is take a 7/8 unibit and go straight through here to the back side, drilling through to the outside of the trunk. Usually it keeps you more centered if you go through this way. And then after that, you can only get so far with that till you start bottoming out on this. So then you're going to need to flip the trunk over and continue with your 7/8 on this side, your 7/8 unibit, all the way through to 7/8 until you get the whole way through. And then what you're going to do is grab your lock cylinder, stick it to the back side, make sure you're close in proximity. You still, at 7/8, you'll still be too small for it to fit through. Okay. Like that. So what you're going to need to do is hand file the rest of the way. So grab your half round file here and just file all the way around. Usually I like to go in a circle the whole time just so you keep your perfect circular shape and until the lock cylinder slides all the way through. And you got to be very careful with this. It's sometimes the jig will get you sideways, or you just got to go slow and make sure that it's lined up perfectly so that the the lock cylinder isn't off to the side or anything, and it's a perfect fit. And so that's one. You can usually compensate a little hand filing, but you have to take your time so you don't have a big gap or anything. And then after you get that done, go ahead and flip it back over. Then we'll install the cylinder. So for this you're going to need, come around here for me. Okay, you have your mount and your sleeve, and then you have your cylinder. Okay, the first thing you need to do is when you take the cylinder out, it comes with a different pin. So just take your chisel, this works the best I've found, and you pop this C-clip out right here that holds it on, and then go ahead and install this guy onto there, which this has already been done. So after that's installed, make sure you put the C-clip back in, and then you're going to take these three things over here, and then on your latch, you're going to need to grab a latch and you have to press this part of the latch into the sleeve, just like this. Okay, it only goes on one way, so and there's locating pins as well to help you center everything. And then this central pin that you just installed slides in there, and make sure you take the gasket off the block cylinder on the front and put it on the rear. Then all you do, slide it in there and install it with your 1024 button cap screws without the washers, and that is it.